Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gabriel Lopez from Fancy Lads Gaming, and well, I just want to apologize for a late video, simply because I went to a leadership course called RILA, which I strongly suggest everyone go. But anyway, without further ado, here is the video that I was meant to post a couple of days ago, and the concept behind this ship, just before we start, the concept behind this ship is literally to be a massive troop transport, as in massive. It could carry up to, I think it was 180 odd people, so it's a huge troop transport ship. And the design, the shape of it, I just kind of made it so it looks absolutely fucking hilarious. And well, a friend also suggested the idea, so I just thought, no, might as well put it all together. So I did. So without further ado, here is what the ship looks like. Yes, it is very phallic, and that was the whole point. Although I already see something that needs to be changed, but oh well, that's fine. Anyway, let's show you the inside of the Peggy, the HMS Peggy, I think is what me and my friend has dubbed this ship. Don't ask why, because I don't know why. It just, yeah. Right, anyway, so as you can see here, we got a 3-layering system, just in case the end gets penetrated, right? So this here is the front of the ship, and I've just changed that just before the video. I didn't realize that the inside also needs to be changed even. So I will deal with that later. But anyway, to get this sorted, so from the front of the ship, from the tip of the ship, you would walk in, and this is what you would see. Now, there are a shit ton of passenger seats, and the ship in general is heavily armored in most cases. So we go here from the front, run down, you have lots of people sitting here. You have all of these turret guns in the back to really support the front of the ship if it is breached, and also the weapons are pointing backwards to cover the back of the ship if it is breached. Another thing, we're going into one of the bollocks of of the ship, and this here is essentially the engine room. This is where the party is at, I guess you could say, and this is what gives you all the power and the logistics and all of that shit, basically. And so the engine room is essentially mirrored on both. Ooh, crap! Don't want to fall on both sides, right? So we go this way. As you can see here, it is practically exactly the same as the other side. Right, to the control room. Now the control room is up there, right? And the way we would get up there is by walking over here. We'd come over here, face that way, turn on your jetpack and fly up. There you go, sorted. Now this is the control room. I've painted everything black so it just matches the outside of the ship, but I realized like everything is relatively hard to see because everything is black, so I'll just turn on the light. There you go. I think the ship is relatively well lit also, so there's no getting lost. The ship isn't anywhere near big enough to get lost anyway. Here you have like on the top of the control room, you have windows you can see into the engineering, and you also have windows on the other side as well. You have more seats here for more passengers, and then you have the one cockpit, right? And so this is what the ship looks like. Yeah, you can see the door right there, the one lone door in amongst all of that firepower, and you can see that it is absolutely covered in engines, right? So the first demonstration that I will be showing everyone is the fact that it has insane firepower, like insane. Oh, is this a new update? Is this a new update? What is this? Oh god. Oh, okay, yeah, this is part of the new update, my bad. I was like, I swear this feature, you know, wasn't here before. As you can see, oh shit, stop moving. It is absolutely coated with rockets. I just want to back up a little because the fragmentation or whatever from these rockets would probably start hurting the front of the ship, and I want to show you its effective well, its purpose, and that was to be a transport / ramming ship. Anyway, so you can see all of the rockets here. Fire. The rockets are at the tip of the bell end, which is an interesting place to put rockets in. Right. I cannot take this thing seriously, to be honest. One thing I would find really funny is if someone actually used this on a proper server and used the ship as, well, as a proper transport or a ramming ship, to say the least. I mean, all the blocks you see here is heavy blocks, and I think the biggest thickness is like right at the tip of the bell end is around 3-4 heavy blocks thick, and the thickness is also around 2, maybe 3 heavy blocks thick as well. Oh, you can even see my gamer tag as well. Don't ask about the gamer tag, it's an inside joke from the Ryla course. Anyway, here we go. We're charging forward, we're going to ram into the ship. I want to show you guys how effective this thing can be at doing what it was designed to do, and that is to penetrate the enemy ship. So here we go, we're going for it. Boom, right there. Look at that. Look at that. Also, look at the speed we're flying in, like, with all those engines. Very nice. Okay, so we'll break away from the enemy ship. As you can see, this is meant to break through a much larger ship than itself. It looks like we essentially broke that red one in half, and the front has crumpled really nicely, but it looks like we have some holes on the bottom of the ship, so let's check out. Holy shit. Oh, lovely. Okay. Well, out of the 100 odd people, I think these ones here would most likely survive. The ones up by the cockpit would definitely survive. And well, the front was designed as a form of crumple zone, so when you crash into something, it would break off and it would have this sort of nice little hole, and it'll just sort of crumple, and then the troops would just be able to run inside the enemy ship. Obviously, like, there is going to be other forms of damage towards the ship. It's not just going to be the ramming point that is going to take the damage. Like, all the other sides of the ship will also take hits. As you can see, this bit here is wide open also. But it's nothing too heavy, I guess you could say. And I think for its purpose, which is to be a ramming ship or a transport ship, it would do quite well. And also in just general combat capability, you saw the amount of rockets that are mounted on the front, and as you can see at the top here, you can see like all of the turrets and shit that would be protecting the ship, right? And well, let's check if there's any break-ins to the engine room. Right, I can't be asked to fly around because of all the lag, so I'm just gonna do this. There you go, sorted. Cheat my way through, and well, I see no penetration on our sack. No penetration inside our sack. So we're going through, and we've definitely got some serious damage over here. And yeah, okay, nope, and nothing. Alright, this test, to be honest, turned out a little better than I expected. Last time I've tested this ship, I guess, things have gone into the engine room and have absolutely broken everything, and so I had to change the design a little to just refine it. But overall, I think it did a pretty good job. I mean, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. It's a beautiful ship. And well, I have no idea where the other part of the red ship went. It just flew off. But you can see what's left of it, and yeah, there's not much left of it. I mean, you do have another piece of the ship mounted on that. Oh, fucking Skype, give me a sec. There you go. My bad. That was a Fancy Lads calling. You know, the usual, just hanging around and shit. Right, anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, and comment, subscribe, you know, leave us a like, anything really, share, that'd be great. And well, I hope you enjoyed the HMS Peggy, was it that I called? Yeah, the HMS Peggy. We'll leave it at that. Peace.